having a wonderful day. This is Bethany from Southern Couture, and I am back today to show you something that I'm doing with my second DaySpring Women of the Bible Friendship on Purpose devotional kit. So we worked through Better Together last month, and so this is the second kit of that three-part series. And this month we're focusing on more women of the Bible, but we're talking about having friendship on purpose. And so what I did with the first month was set up my traveler's notebook to hold my devotional cards, and the little cards that come in the kit are separate, and so I like to have them all organized in one place. And I have a video that shows you how I did that with my first kit. I will link that down below in case you are just starting on the first kit. You can check that out. But I thought it would be fun to go back through, give you an update on how I did with the first month, and let's move forward, and I'll show you, how I'm going to continue that today. So I have my traveler's notebook and a cover. And this is a great way just to keep all of, if you're working on multiple devotionals or things like that, you can keep them all in one place. But what I'm going to do today is I want to take out the book that I have so that it's easier to work in it as I work through and show you. But you can tell, like, it has the bands in here where you can put your notebook in. This has lots and lots of pockets. Depending what devotional you're working on, you can keep them here. There's other supplies that are back here. And so that's what I'm going to be using, is the supplies that match my my Friendship on Purpose kit. And so I'm going to pull those. I have some little other washi strips, and let's see, I think that's all I'm going to need for right now. Let me pull that one just in case. And then you also see I have all of my stamps. And so what I really love about this kit and the way that they have designed these is that you have new and fresh colors in this kit that we didn't see last month, but you also have some of the same colors, so it all coordinates and goes together beautifully. So this was the first month's stamps. You can tell I've used them a lot, but what's so great is that with the second months, they go together and coordinate just beautifully with the botanicals, the flowers. You have more designs of the women of the Bible. So I love how it builds. You can keep using these over and over in all of your next kits. So that's what's great about this. And then let's move just a few of those little tidbits of papers out of the way. These are some of the paper pieces that came with it. I don't think I'm going to use them in my notebook. I might, but I want to kind of save those to use in my Bible. And then you've got lots of stickers, new alphas in the mustard yellow color, and then these are from last month. And so what's great is that, again, you may not necessarily be able to use these women of the Bible names, but you have words that you could use and botanicals if you didn't use them all up. So let me just show you. I'm going to be showing you how I'm putting in my cards and keeping those organized real quick. And one way that I have been working through both of these kits, and you guys know this, I've said it probably a bazillion times that you're tired of hearing it, but I love to use printable stickers, obviously, because the work is already done. I just print it out, then I cut it out, put it in my Bible or my traveler's notebook, and I'm done. It is a huge lifesaver, personally for me, because I am very busy and don't have time to pull out all of my paint supplies all the time with having a little baby. So I'm hoping to be able to do more. I want to do more with watercolors and acrylics and getting my hands dirty and just having fun and going back to that. But for now, that's okay. I'm in that season right now where I just can't do it all the time, and this is what's helping me to still be able to work in my Bible. So you guys love collage arts. I know that, and that's why I'm continuing to make sure that I get those out there for you. And you love page starters. So today in the Etsy shop, I have lots of new designs for this kit, especially to match and coordinate. So if you head down to the description, you'll see a link to my Etsy shop where you can find all of these plus tons more designs. I have lots of designs that released today, and then next week I'm going to have another whole batch of designs released that will go with this kit. And what's great is that if you have ordered your kit, which you can get this kit, again, there's a description below with all these links. You can get your kit down there. But what's great is that while you're waiting on it to ship, go ahead, start printing out some things, getting these organized, and then you'll have it ready to go once your kit gets here. And next week I'll have some more for you to choose from as well that you can add to your Bible. So This is one of the collage art pages. This is they're called Friendships Collage Art. And so it comes with these 4 colors, and then this set also has another page with 4 more colors and designs that coordinate, and it has some other color options that you're going to see in this month's kit. But I've just printed the one for today. And then some of these are cut up because I've been working with them already in my notebook. But this is the little mini page starters. I had requests to do little bitty mini ones and to go in the Encouraged Devotional Bible, because if you're working in it, the margin space is a lot smaller, and so this gives you that option. I'm working in both that Bible and also in my illustrating Bible, and I'm loving that. The difference in size is fun to go back and forth. So it's actually upside down here, I think. Yeah. So you've got all of the different color options that you're going to see in the kit. You've got them with this watercolor effect, acrylic kind of, and then you have different little designs with the flowers that you see in the kit on the stamps, the little like botanical type design, and then a butterfly. That's also part of the stamp set in the kit. So I just thought this would be really fun for you to use if you're doing the Encouraged Bible. And then this is the other set of page starters that's in the shop. There's another page that comes in this set with 12 more swatches. And this is really great just to get some color down quick on the background and be done with that. So there you have it. And then today I'm also showing you, I might be pulling from these as well. This is some of the patterned paper pieces that were in the Better Together collection that I designed with washi strips. And then these are some of the free printable downloads that you get as a bonus when you purchase the kit. DaySpring will email these to you. So I have tons of options here, so let's just go ahead and dive in. One reason that I did want to show you about the Better Together, that I'm using some of these pieces, is because I wanted you to know that if you have purchased some of those and you still have some, or you want to reprint them, they will coordinate great and go along with this and supplement the new designs that I have. The colors are some different. We have like mustard yellow that was not in the Better Together kit, and so it still pairs perfectly, but now you have these options of some other printables that have some color schemes to match. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense. I feel very chatty today, huh? So we're gonna dive in here. I have had my book organized and set up. Like I said, that video is below, and so this is one of the little kit title stickers that came with it. So I just added it to the front of the cover so that by the 3rd one I'll have them all in one place. And what I did last month, I want to cover my journaling just in case I have anything that I want personal, because I do write a lot of my reflection notes in this traveler's notebook. But you see how it's all got the card on one side and then decorated, and so that is what I have done throughout the whole thing for the first months. And so I added these little tabs, and these tabs come, they're like these little washi strips that I've cut up. That is from my art elements set that you'll find. I have one for Better Together, and then there's also one, I forgot to mention it, that's listed today to go with this Friendship on Purpose set. So let's go ahead and move on over here, and I will kind of let you see, this is like a page spread that I've already done, but let's go ahead and dive over and just get started working on this page, and you'll see what I'm working on. So what I like to do is, the pages are, they're not very thin, but I like to make mine thicker and double up so they're more sturdy and durable, because the cards, devotional cards, are from cardstock and they're pretty thick. And so I want my page to be a little heavier for that. And so what I do is I take 2 pages, make sure I put like a adhesive runner, attach them together, and then I like to take the washi that came in the kit and I add half of it, on this side, and then just fold it over to the other side of the back page. I've done that throughout the whole thing, and you'll see what's fun about that is, like here with the first month, I have done that, and with that first month's washi. And so then when you transition over, now you see that we're in the 2nd month, and the washi kind of keeps it just organized and, color coded there. So let's flip on over here, and then I'll come back and show you the other pages that I have already done. So that's what I've done. That's what you see here. I've cut some more of the little tabs, and I cut the colors to the blue to coordinate, and put it down as a tab for each session. And like I said, there are are new art elements in there with washi's and crosses and hearts and things you can cut out that matches with these as well. So let's see. What I would like to do is I already had a few little elements cut out. I'm going to be adding this little notes. This is a sticky notes that I have that went with last month's that I had left over. I'm going to be designing some new ones. I know we'll release next week that will go great with this new kit and their colors. I've got one of my little page starters already cut out, and so I'm going to go from there and just see what I want to do, you know, to get this down. I'm looking at I want to use probably pull in some of this blue washi because I really liked that big fat thick chunk of washi. I just need to trim it down a little bit. I hope you guys are enjoying this Bible study as you work through it. I love how it builds, you know, on top of each other. I just think it's so fun to start with a series. I love series like this anyways. It's something that I just really enjoy. It keeps me accountable too because I don't want to miss out, you know, and not complete one part of it. So I like that idea of that too. Now, I have these little brushstroke highlighters that I have in my Etsy shop as well. And I was looking to see if I had a blue one left because I think I might have used all of the blue. But I know what I'll do. I don't have a blue one there. See, I'm just working through this with you guys. I'm going to take this kind of navy page starters that I have. Let's add some of the watercolor one. So you have one at the bottom that is watercolor. Your middle one is more of an acrylic brush stroke. And then the one at the top is like a charcoal block. And so you get different effects from them. What's great is when you print it on this clear ivory sticker paper, clear labels, you get this really fun transparency. So when you cut this out at the edges, it looks like it's just clean straight onto the page like you painted it yourself. So really fun. Now, I want to add one up here too. So I'm going to just, I want it to look like I've ripped washi. So that's why I'm going to cut that kind of wonky and probably stick that right there. And then I think I'm going to have that paint kind of coming up from there. So, okay, let's go ahead and start sticking this down. And this really doesn't take a lot of time. Like I said, all the work's done for you with the designs. You just have to print them and cut them out. One thing I like to do is when I'm working through these kits and I want to make it easier on myself, so I want to have all my supplies ready, what I'll do is get everything printed, get my scissors, and I put on like a Hallmark movie or you know, watch a show that I really like that I love Gilmore Girls, so that's a good one because I you know, I can be listening and I know exactly what's going on in that episode and I don't have to you know, worry so much about missing something in the show, but I'm still enjoying something, you know, while I am, you know, putting all my stuff together. So kind of do whatever you like when you're working with it. You could put on, you know, of course, some worship music, and that would be fun too, and just kind of meditate as you're working through these. I'm actually going to, I think, cut this one in half as well. Even though I like the fat chunkiness to it, just so that I don't waste a lot of it being covered up by the card. Okay, so I really love how this blue is coming together, and I like that they added this navy color. But okay, back to what I was saying. I like to have all my supplies kind of cut out and ready to go so that it makes it easier for me when I go to work. And so I store them all in that traveler's notebook that I was showing you, and I don't have to worry about cutting out every time I go to do an entry. They're already done for me. And so I really like having that prepared ahead of time. The printable downloads that you get from DaySpring are gorgeous too, and so I like to go ahead and have those cut out. What's fun about those is that they have them sized different pages for the Encouraged Devotional Bible with the smaller size, or just a traditional journaling Bible, and then for the Illustrating Bible, the much larger size, so you don't have to try to, you know, resize those on your own. And I really appreciate that because it just makes it quicker and easier, which y'all know I'm all about. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my little page starter that I had printed. I think I want to actually move it on down here. I think it's pretty kind of over that scripture. So you see how when I put that sticker down, it just looks like paint right onto that page, right? I mean, it's not perfect, but I love that. I love that whole effect there. I just think that's really fun and really pretty. So I want to take the stickers that came with this kit, and so we are talking about Mary Magdalene, and so I'm going to have her name down here, but I don't want to put that clear sticker right on mine because it will just blend in. So sometimes with the stickers that are transparent and come in the kit aren't working for you, and you want to make them more of a cardstock type sticker, just put it on white cardstock yourself and cut it out. And that's what I'm doing here, because it just makes this you know, a little bit better suited for what I'm doing on my page. All right, I think actually I want to not have that so wide just because of the Y right there. Perfect. All right. Okay, so now we have that all down. Beautiful. And so that is what I'm done on this page. Very simple. You see that didn't take me long at all. And now I like this little notes card and having it where I can jot some little notes, and you know, you could use these as tip-ins if you wanted. I kind of like just having the style of it on the page. It's not like I need this extra space if I'm not using it as a tip-in, but I do like having it kind of down just to add like a little color and decoration to the page instead of it just being all my notes are on this white side. Okay, so we have all of that in place, and I want to look and see, like there's some cute little stickers that come in here with this, and I think I'm going to probably pull one of these florals and stick it down just to give this page a little something extra there, and then I can write notes on here, and I'll have extra room for journaling here. So another fun thing to add to your page, to add some embellishments, I'm going to pull out my acrylic block, and I did a video last week, or not last week, earlier in the week, with showing you how just some techniques for stamping and things like that, since these stamps came in it. I know some of you, if you guys are very new to journaling and stamping, and so I was like, you know, it would be fun to show y'all just a simple technique for using these and using the ink pad that comes in it. So if you have never used stamps before, it's very, very simple, but I have that tutorial down below in the description for you as well, where you can check it out, and you'll love it because it makes this, you know, just an extra little step of embellishment. I'm using the blue ink pad that comes with it. It's a very bright, vibrant blue that I really like. And so with this being this little frame, I thought it would be fun to just add that right onto that sticky note. And this is a fun way to add another dimension. So I have the dimension of the watercolor. I have dimension of the, you know, the cardstock popping up off of it. And then you've got your little stamp there that just adds another color and another texture. And so how fun is that? I love putting that on that little note card. That turned out so darling. I love that. And I like that this blue just ties in really pretty with the rest of this kit. And so I'm not going to keep on showing you my stamping. I am going to go and add some extra stamping to this page and to the other pages, because you would be really fun to use these stamps as titles on your pages as well. So let's just show you the other pages real quick, and then at the end of the video I'll have a picture where you can kind of see a full completed page. And now we are starting out over here with Ruth being the first week. And so this is the little introduction card that comes with the kit. I just wanted to add it in here to keep it. I have the first one here. I kind of wished I would have left a blank page to put it in a title sticker, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave it right there as a tip in. And I added some of the patterned paper from the Better Together series. And I just put that on the back to add some color to it. And then I have my devotional, and I can still do some writing there. I did the same kind of technique that I showed you on the other page with the page starter and using the sticker on cardstock to pop up off the page. And then over here, we move on to the Queen of Sheba. I love this yellow color, mustard yellow, so pretty. And the way it ties in and pops with the coral is just beautiful. That coral is probably one of my favorites from the kit. And so I've done the same thing. I layered the charcoal on that one. I put another little tab. I loved using, like I was telling you a while ago, you could use it as a tip-in, which I did here, and just added washi. And you could put some of your, like, how pretty would these be popping off of that? You know, that color together would be gorgeous popping off of that dark note there. And then you have the page that we just completed. So it doesn't take long to do this at all. I think you guys are going to love it. I love that I have it continued and I'm setting this up again. And then when the third kit comes out, I have still plenty of room. I'm going to add it right in here. This is a traveler's notebook that I got from DaySpring. I will link it down below. They're very inexpensive. They have scripture down at the bottom, the plain pages so you can add what you want. Really nice, really easy to use. But let me know if you guys have any questions, any ideas. Check out again the Etsy shop. You're going to find these little printables that go perfect with this kit. They will supplement your printables from last month's kit with Better Together as well. And I'm just loving probably this navy right here with the pops of coral and that mustard yellow coming off of it. I just love that one. So let me know what your favorites are in the comments down below. And I will see you guys again very soon, showing you more of the kit and working with it in my journaling Bible. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.